Hello. Let me just deafen and my call with Star. Hello, are you there?
I am here.
Hello, it is Persona time.
It
There
is
we go.
Persona time.
It is Persona time. Alright, I honestly, all I remember is that we're fighting Nazis right now. I don't remember what we were trying to accomplish otherwise.
We're like Captain America.
We are like Captain America.
Marvel.
Marvel.
You want some?
Let's see. We need wind magic. I might actually do the unthinkable and switch up our personas. I've been avoiding doing so because I like using the default personas, but we might have to. There we go.
Let's go, everybody!
Why won't you die? It's very, very homophobic of him to still be alive after that.
They're not a fan of death. Well, at least their own death. Yours, they're probably okay with.
They sure seem to be super into mine. God damn it, Maya's dead. Okay,
She'll be fine.
probably fucked.
Mirage, do a magic trick for him.
God.
I will move my thumb from this hand to this hand. Ooh.
Unfortunately, I don't think a magic trick will keep our team from dying.
Says you.
Okay. 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 Please, please, please let me go. Oh my god. That was horrible. That was horrifying. I didn't like that. I didn't like it at all.
But you lived. But you lived.
Barely.
Ready or not, here I go!
Actually, yeah, I will keep doing fusion spells. I like them.
I just think they're neat.
I do think they're neat. However, this time I will be keeping Maya on top of healing. There we go. This is going way smoother than the last one did. There we go.
Looks like you're all talk.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
You know, if I had to give a plot synopsis of this game, I still couldn't.
Try.
Well, we got trapped in a cave.
We sure
There
did.
was, I think there was the Hunchback of Notre Dame at one point, or maybe we joked about it. Years.
I think we joked about it.
No,
I
it
do-
wasn't Hunchback. It was fucking. It was Phantom.
Yeah, I think we joked about it because, like,
Wrong deformed
masquerade,
person who sings a lot.
because, like, masquerade parties are, like, a huge thing in this game.
God, imagine the Phantom meeting Quasimodo. He's like, well, I thought I was fucked up, but I just get a mask. You poor thing. You got, like, a weird back situation. No mask's gonna hide that.
You know what? I think they'd get along.
Probably.
They'd bond over how much they like their pretty performer ladies.
Yeah.
Let's go, everybody!
I think we killed some people. There was a gym. There was
One
a
guy
museum
died right in front of us.
that had babies, and there was a blimp, and a cosplayer, and a thing on a toilet. We gambled at one point. There were idols and Comic Sans.
I think this entire game is just, like, the dictionary definition of everything happens so much.
Let's go, everybody!
Yeah, you look it up in the dictionary. just look up that entire phrase in the dictionary. Everything happens so much, you'll just get a picture of Persona 2.
Actually, you look it up in Urban Dictionary, and the definition just says Persona 2 Innocent Sin.
I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna do
Okay.
it. Urban Cookhouse, what the fuck is that?
Why can they do fusion spells on their own? That doesn't seem very fair.
Let's go, everybody!
Alright.
Sorry, we couldn't find results for Everything Happens So Much. How about Breb?
Breb? I'm fascinated. What's the definition for Breb?
It's both of the definitions are the same, and it says in the Beam team everything ends on a B. I don't know what the fuck that means.
I think they're onto something.
Here goes.
I think we should start ending, like, every singular word we speak with a B.
I mean, I did toss in B's all over the place in Metopia, like Banaba.
Good.
I don't remember any of the other ones, but I know I did it more than once.
Something my friend group does is, we'll put, like, an ED in the middle of words. Or we will say of in the middle of words. So you would get, like, Cheese'd burger or cheese of burger. And I
Bees
have to, like,
Burger.
hold myself back from doing that when I speak to people who are not in that group because I forget that normal people, normal human beings do not speak that way. Hi Freeze, thank you for the E.
What are the definitions on Urban? Okay, one of the terms on Urban Dictionary is just ain't got. And when you click on it for the definition, it says rhythm. And the example is, no, I ain't got rhythm.
Oh, good. Urban Dictionary's a treasure.
You want some?
And now I just have that fucking song from Phineas and Ferb stuck in my head.
Which one?
The A got rhythm. That was probably the best song from that show.
I would like to put in a good word for Society's a Platypus.
That's not the name of the song. It's like,
I know.
oh,
I know it's not the name of the song.
I think
but
it's just called. I think it's just called. There's a platypus controlling me.
Yeah, I think that's it. However, I will only ever be able to think of it as Society's a Platypus.
I checked out. Oh fuck, what's his name? He works on the show. He's one of the main guys.
I started watching the VOD to the Miitopia stuff yesterday. I was busy, so I could not watch the whole thing. But I started.
I found Dan Pavemeyer's TikTok, which is a thing that he has, and one of the ones he's made is just there's a video of this girl flipping for basically forever, and he does the fucking platypus. He does the. Well, to be honest, I don't really understand the whole thing over the beat of her flipping.
The guys who created Phineas and Ferb seem like cool dudes.
He also made a Pickle Rick joke.
Never mind.
He also has to spend a surprising amount of time debunking, like, all these theories about Phineas and Ferb, like, Doofenshmirtz is Phineas's dad! Or, like,
yeah, I forgot that was, like, a real thing that people thought.
Candace is dead and also crazy, and her mom made a cartoon about it, Nimri. She's like, what?
I have to tell people that there's, like, no actual evidence for the Candace is dead thing frequently.
That's upsetting.
It is.
There was another one that he had to deconfirm a lot, I forget.
Excuse me?
He has a YouTube channel too, but it's just re-uploads of the TikToks.
That's about what I expect.
Oh yeah, it was Ferb is short for Ferbs.
Ferbs, like, plural?
No, it's just his name is Ferbs, F-E-R-B-S, and he goes by Ferb. There's only one Ferb, but his actual name is Ferbs, apparently.
Huh.
Oh, I found the other crazy theory. People thought he was related to. Oh, I don't remember this character's name because he's such a small character. Pinhead Pierre. It was that character with like the tiny cone head.
Ah. I haven't watched Phineas and Ferb in years.
They made that movie, like, I think last year or the year before.
Yeah.
It was alright, but kind of covered by other stuff already. Like, if you want the experience of watching that movie, just watch the Mars episode over again, and also the Second Dimension movie, and that's basically the same thing.
I've heard mixed reviews of that movie.
I'm glad they got a second chance to work with these characters, and it's a neat. They do have really good jokes, and they have some callbacks to Milo Murphy's Laws, since those take place in the same universe. But of course, the first show couldn't really make any use of that because Milo went on air by the time Phineas and Ferb went off air. But like, it didn't need to exist. It's actually a really good joke that I might send you if I can find a clip of it. I won't explain it on stream because it's really better to watch it than hear me explain it. It's a very visual gag.
I'm looking forward to it.
I think what's on Disney Channel these days, because DuckTales was the main show that I cared about, and it's off air. I guess Big City Greens is still doing stuff.
I think Big City Greens is the only currently running cartoon that I even know about.
Amphibia was kind of neat looking, but I haven't gotten into it yet. It had an episode with Grunkle Stan and Seuss frogs.
Oh wait, no, I know about Owl House. Other than that, I don't know shit about.
Oh yeah,
that.
I need to catch up on that.
So do I.
We watched like the first episode and then nothing else.
Yeah.
Let's see, what's current on Cartoon Network? Probably not much.
Teen Titans Go is still ongoing.
The Ben 10 show just ended. I didn't realize it had been going for 5 seasons. I hope that it got... Like, it wasn't bad at the start, but I hope it got better, because a lot of people weren't very big fans of it, and I get that, but I feel like it was trying to go for the same kind of tone the original show was going for. And while the art style was kind of gross, it did seem like it had potential, so I hope it reached that potential. Craig of the Creek is still going, that's good.
Oh, good.
Victor and Valentino, Mau Mau.
I've heard good things about Victor and Valentino and Craig of the Creek. So I'm glad
Elliot
they're both
from
still around.
Elliot from Earth was something that I heard about very late into its run. I think it probably will get another season, but like, I didn't know it was a thing until it said, hey, season finale on their Twitter. I was like, oh, okay. It seemed to have clever writing though. Bakugan apparently has something on there.
I think Bakugan is unkillable.
Let's go, everybody!
Part of me wants to go back and watch some old Bakugan content, but most of me knows I probably will be disappointed.
Yeah, there's not much on Cartoon Network right now or upcoming. I think the closest thing that I really am invested in would be there's a We Bare Bears spinoff about them as children, which,
Ooh.
unlike the Total Drama, actually was kind of teased in the show, so that makes sense.
I think the Total Drama series has always just kind of done what it wants, so Total Drama Rama makes sense in that capacity alone.
I didn't mind the Total Drama remakes over and over, but Dramarama is so weird because it's like, wait, these guys met on a reality show years later. Why are they all babies now? Also, why is that kid from 16 here? I know you can't put, like, the host of the show because he's kind of a terrible person and you don't want him around children. But, like, I guess that's the only way to keep the voice actor on, because he plays the host of Total Drama and that kid from 16. The skater dude who seemed stoned all the time. But yeah, there's not really much on Cartoon Network right now.
I think it's meant to be like, an alternate reality type deal.
I I hate the people who are like, shows were better back in my day, but it does seem like from the Cartoon Network lineup that other than Dramarama and Teen Titans Go, which have kind of worn out their welcome, and then some, most of these shows are good shows, but they haven't really gotten any momentum yet because they're only like a season or two in, so that's probably why a lot of them are going under people's radars.
Yeah.
Probably the same for a lot of Disney Channel shows, other than the ones that we mentioned before.
I think TV shows kind of improve, like, every other generation or so, because kids who grow up with the good shows of one will, like, grow up to then create more good shows.
I do worry that Cartoon Network or Disney Channel will make the same mistake that Nickelodeon did of, let's just air this one show over and over again.
Cartoon Network already made that mistake.
Oh, absolutely. And when they finally stopped doing that, they did it again. So they've done it twice.
Cartoon Network doesn't really do reruns outside of Teen Titans Go. Yeah.
Oh, they do, but it's basically only Gumball.
I mean, Gumball deserves attention.
Oh, absolutely. So. It's just so weird that that's the only one. Though on one hand, I miss when they would show, like, their entire lineup on Cartoon Network, just depending on what time of day you're watching. But I also acknowledge the fact that Cartoon Network's lineup in the first place has gotten so big that that's not really a feasible option for them, easily anyway.
I think they should put on reruns of, like, older shows more.
Well, that's what Boomerang is for now, because Boomerang, you can't watch the old Looney Tunes as easily on Boomerang anymore. Also, streaming services as well.
I kind of forget that Boomerang does, like, old shows in general now, because I just remember when I was a kid, it was all shows from, like, the 60s and 70s and 80s.
The weird part is that I do remember even back in the 2000s, they would show, like, Ben 10 or Pokemon on that channel. It was just less frequent than Flintstones or Jetsons.
Where the fuck I'm going?
So weird to me that I have what is basically cable and I don't use it anymore. Because all the stuff that I wanted to watch when I wanted cable isn't on anymore.
God, mood.
And so I just use streaming services instead. Though I could find real fun.
Most of what I watch now, like, is either super old or, not on TV stations. So I just have, like, no use for cable at all. I have to, watch all my shit on streaming services or completely legal I Promise websites.
I think the only current shows I keep up with are Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist and Impractical Jokers. Like, I was watching a lot of stuff last year, like, Steven Universe, oh, what else was having stuff last year? I mean, Zoe as well, but... I watched Rick and Morty out of morbid curiosity.
Cartoon Network's schedule from a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that looks right. Teen Titans Go is a pox on our society.
I like that that tweet says, Elliot from Earth premiered? Question mark? Still waiting for that fucking Gumball movie. I mean, Infinity Train got new episodes, but that's on HBO now.
I really need to watch Infinity Train. I just promised I would.
It's good. If you want, for the sake of the Marvel guessing game thing that I still need to finish the work on to prepare, we could just put a pause on the Marvel films we've been watching and watch Infinity Train. Buy us some time.
The thing is, I promised somebody I'd watch it, so I would like to do it, like, soon-ish. And, like, do a little bit a day.
Like, we still have plenty of the movies that we already covered in that. Already,
Yeah.
all the episodes are... Infinity Train is quite short because every episode is only 11 minutes instead of 22. And... well, yeah, that's basically it. So it's like 10 episodes per season. Times 4, that's like 440 minutes, roughly.
That would still be, like, a few weeks, though.
Sure.
Especially with us watching Soul Eater at the same time.
Eat the souls, ride the trains.
Eat the souls, ride the trains.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
I might start it on my own, and if it seems like the sort of thing I would struggle to binge watch on my own, then we could probably watch it together. Fuck me. These
They
random
were airing-
encounters are really breaking my balls.
They were airing Teen Titans original episodes as reruns for a while before Teen Titans Go episodes, but they haven't done that in quite some time.
I hate the combat in this game so much.
Apparently the last time they aired a Teen Titans Classic episode was in November, so more recent than I thought, but still like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, Gumball takes up more of the schedule than Teen Titans Go, apparently.
Story! Content!
That is a surprisingly round building.
It
Oh, I
is
guess
a
because
very
it's
round
PSP,
building.
not PS1.
Yeah.
That's more reasonable.
That's a lot of dead cult members.
memory. That must be the Caracol. It does look like the photos I've seen of Mayan ruins. And I'm not talking about my room. They said it was an astronomical observatory. I'm going to fly for you. Have you seen that?
I don't think so.
There was a game called Mario Teaches Typing, and it had a sequel. And in the sequel, Mario is just a disembodied head. Still played by Charles Martinet. It's like a CG disembodied head.
Oh my god.
And he says stuff like that. He says, "I'm going to fly for you," and then he goes around all over the screen. He also sings, that fucking, what's that song? That's Amore. Get it? Amore il? I made a funny.
Oh my god.
Wasn't here last time I came. Think Shunsuke's son's in there?
Those robot things over there look like the same ones that were flying overhead a few minutes ago. Hold it, Elf. My sonar picked up on something. Order of the Holy Lands. The last battalion's anti-persona unit made of 13 knights who pilot the marionette Jaeger Himmelführer. I'm getting a reading on the persona sensor as well. Robots. We have vermin to deal with. Very well. I was growing bored of dealing with weaklings. Let's have them show us what strength the persona users of this country hold. Zwolf, Dreisen, Dumi. I don't speak German. I would like to apologize to my German ancestors.
Dreisen. Oh, I should know what one of those is. Ah yeah, they found us? Scatter, everyone!
And my friend Maya, who is a mother, this woman now has a baby, took a 40, smashed it on the ground, and yelled, "Scatter!" I expect to face skilled warriors, and yet I see women and children. How unfortunate that you found the Order of the Holy Lance.
12 is Wolf. Which probably means the other one is a number as well. In fact, I think it showed up in the related... Yeah. Right! 13! 12, 13! Because, the way they do numbers is weird. So, the way they do the teams is it's 10 and the number. So, Dreisen is 310, 13. And then I think they have a weird way of doing, like, oh, what would 30 be then? I forget. 30 in German. What's the system there?
I mean,
right,
you could say the way we do teens is kind of weird in English too, because it's just the number and then 10 with an extra E at the end.
You want to hear how they do numbers higher than the teens?
How?
So, say I wanted to say the number 33, I guess. That's an easy one to go with. The way it would be said is, I believe it's 33. So it's 3 and 30. Literally translated, it's 3 and 30.
Oh my god.
It's so obnoxious. You get the hang of it after a while. But, oh boy. On one hand, I wish I had practiced German more. On the other hand, I don't miss it that severely. We're surrounded. Form groups of 2 to take them out. The third one's mine.
What kind of gentleman would I be if I let a lady do the hard work? Leave the solo to the great Michelle. Let's team up with Yukino so we can do the fusion spell.
Shunsuke-san, where are you?
You panic as though you were a blushing bride. In the heat of battle is no time to rediscover your femininity.
You're a woman yourself, you know.
I am a robot. Robot had no gender.
Bravo.
The robot's gender is robot.
Don't underestimate.
Me talking about Kibo.
God. Coincidentally, my gender is also a robot.
Huh?
Don't underestimate us.
Bravo.
I guess it's just like gender. How does it gend? How does the gender gend? It is something to gend, right?
I guess doesn't have time for gender.
Bravo.
I can't get over how this music sounds vaguely like Crash Bandicoot music.
Ashbanuka.
Crash Bandicoot.
Brash Candicoot.
Crash Bandicoot.
I'm still sad that the Toys for Bob devs got put on Call of Duty.
God, fuck.
About the game or about Toys for Bob?
About the game.
They're the ones who made the new Crash and Spyro content, for context. Everyone was hoping they'd make more, but nah, gotta make the Call of Doodles.
I mean, I guess somebody has to.
Well, that's the thing, is that they already had people for that. They're just adding more from the Toys for Bob team, I guess. But Call of Duty had plenty of people working on Warzone already. Because, you know, it's fucking Warzone. It's a Call of Duty Battle Royale. It's got plenty of people on it. I guess an apt comparison would be if Epic Games made the Fall Guys people work on Fortnite. It's like, okay, I guess that is your big thing, but also, you know, you could make money with other things too.
Not.
God damn it.
Yuki.
I hate this
So wait,
game.
do you have to fight the other people's fights too, or?
I don't fucking know. I've never played this game before.
I hope not. Who do you think is going solo in this fight?
Eikichi. He volunteered for it.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Yuki had volunteered to go solo, and you just were like, no, I'm with you.
No, Eikichi volunteered to go solo.
Makes me wonder what happened if you insisted to go with them. Metal Gear.
Don't underestimate us.
Bravo.
Don't underestimate us.
What about Metal Gear?
Oh, the attack said MG, and I was like, oh, you know, they're in a mech, kind of like Metal Gear. They're in a robot suit.
I am so fucking sick of this fucking silencing attack.
Tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Okay. God, Jesus.
Actually, it kind of looks like Tails' mech, but shitty.
This is why I hate the system where you queue up the actions at the beginning of the turn. You can't fucking react to whatever they decide to do mid-battle.
Don't underestimate us.
By the way, you saw that Miitopia had, like, the old Persona 3 combat where it's like, you can't control your party members, only you.
I don't care about that. Honestly, playing Persona 2 has made me not give a shit anymore. I will take Persona 3 over this any day.
I mean, at least with Miitopia, the game's relatively easy in comparison to Persona 3. So even if your party members do stuff without you, it's just like, yeah, whatever. No big deal. There's not like a weakness system like there is in 3.
There we go.
So are we gonna do something else between both Persona 2s, or are we just going from one to the other?
I think we'll just go from one to the other.
Because that sounds very exhausting for you.
It's fine. Yo, what's with the long face? Doesn't suit a pretty girl like you.
I'm sorry, I look like a horse.
If only you had to.
Oh, god damn it, not this shit again. Shunsuke-san.
I made a little error in judgment, but I got the battle all captured on film.
Why? Why did you take fucking pictures? You're dying.
Our job is to show people the bright and dirty things without covering any of it up. Right, Maki? That's why, wow, I feel like this scene would be a lot more impactful if we knew who this guy fucking was. It's because that's what makes us proud.
Or if we had, like, any focus on Yuki at all.
Did you get my camera from the head monk?
Like, I love all the party members, but Yukino is the least developed of the 5.
I think
She's still...
I think that's
she's still-
because she's a major party member from Persona 1, so she gets all
Ah,
the development there.
That's fair. And I still like her. I don't think any of these party members are bad. I just... Her stuff feels a lot more sudden than the other 4's.
Again, that's
I mean, that was
probably
also
because
kind of
she's a-
sudden too, but that's just Persona 2 having a pacing problem. It still kind of felt established in comparison.
I think it's
even
just
if-
because she's a main character from Persona 1, so she goes
Yeah.
through her own character arc there.
Though I think Maya is too, I'm not sure.
No, Maya is not.
Yeah, see? I have it right here.
Maya is the protagonist for Eternal Punishment, though.
Look at this 90s CG camera.
So you do. How many times have I come in here, snapping pics, while wondering if I could capture those stars? Yuki, capture your star.
Don't capture me. Also, speaking of weird 90s CG, I got recommended a YouTube video about folding a sphere on itself
Good.
without making like any creases or like how forget the rules of it, but it's like you gotta do it a specific way, otherwise it destroys itself.
Good.
And it's like, oh, it's so weird. Somebody had a lot of brains, but also a lot of time on their hands. Yuki, we don't have much time. I'm not leaving him. I'm staying here. I can't fight anymore. I don't want to fight.
You deny his last request?
That's... Chinyan, you're being too hard on her. Tatsuya-kun's right. Fuji-san wanted you to achieve your dream, Yuki. The world is on the verge of being swallowed by rumors. If that happens, Fuji-san's last wish and your dream will never come true. Let's go. There's still something I need to do. I haven't kept my promise to save Anna yet.
Strong emotions and warm feelings are passed from person to person. That camera is your lover's heart and soul. It will continue to live on inside you as a new persona.
I'm Durger. Hi, I'm Durger. My duty is to render asunder the evil that threatens the world. Know that your destiny is nothing less than this.
It's always been Fatal Frame, that's the secret.
I mean, I was gonna make a Soul Eater joke, because that's what we've been watching. Just eat the camera, consume it.
God.
Soul Resonance. Huh. Thanks, Philemon. Come on, let's go.
It's Fuji's body. His face is peaceful and proud. It's the face of a man who had accomplished his dreams.
Aline, for Yukino-san. I know it's not Fuji-san's fault, but it's just... It's not fair to the ones who get left behind. Shunsuke-san, it was a mistake falling in love with you, right? I know it's cold here, but wait for me. I'll be back for you real soon.
Look, fucker. You can see the pride on that guy's face. I hope one day I can find it in me to smile like that.
Look, fucker.
Look, fucker.
Someone who's so passionate about a dream they died for it. You can't stop people like that. I know you can't, but... This is too horrible. I feel so bad for Yuki. Things like this are just... Dad.
They are just Dad. You're right, Maya. Oh, the building's gone. And I can go all the way up there now, thank God. Okay.
One of the responses to the tweet that I made about that screenshot of Blair and... Oh, I forget the... Oh, why am I blanking on the other girl's name?
Liz.
Yeah, Blair and Liz. I got a response to a response on that tweet that uses the phrase non-denominational sexual energy. And that is a strange group of words for me to have to read.
I like it.
But yeah, it's not inaccurate as far as I remember the definition of those three words meaning. I would just call it horny.
Non-denominational sexual energy implies that Blair and or Liz are like some form of Christian. Blair has become Catholic.
Did that song say good morning and good night?
Sounds like it.
I want a high quality version of this song.
What
It sounds
about-
like something you'd hear in like, you know, Katamari Damacy?
No.
It's that game with the tiny prince with like a cylinder head and he rolls around a ball and picks up stuff.
Oh, good.
I think you'd like it. But it has music that sounds like this. A lot.
Good.
One of the songs is called Lonely Rolling Girl. I think.
Ah, Miku.
No, Lonely Rolling Star. Rolling Girl is a Miku song.
Rolling Girl is a Miku song.
Lonely Rolling Star is just me when I'm rolling down a hill on my own.
Good for you.
I'm going.
Good for you.
I used to do that a lot as a kid.
Same.
It's fun. Until you hit your head. I also did that a lot in Roblox, the few times that I played it. I like those games where you just fell down the stairs.
God.
Cause I like just letting the physics engine do whatever the fuck it wanted and like launch me into the abyss. I didn't play much of it, but I did do that much. Have you gone to the Velvet Room at all?
No.
Igor is very lonely.
He can deal with it.
I love that they wear that in Q2. They wear that theater outfit.
It's really good. Oops.
I saw that Make Up a Persona fan that you retweeted. It's a Persona fan that loves all the games.
Yeah. I would say I'm a Persona fan that loves all the games, provided I can just focus on the story and not have to play this one. Oh boy, okay.
Just watch a playthrough. Do you wish that Persona 1 or 2 got animations like 3 through 5?
Yeah, I do. I sent a video of a trailer for a Persona 2 anime that was supposed to exist to my server at some point. Just watch playthroughs. What multiple people have told you about the answer, says Freeze. And you know what? He's right.
I mean, to be fair, I haven't complained about doing the gameplay part of the answer.
You've complained about the gameplay part of Persona 3 several times.
Here goes.
Fuck yeah, Zaydon.
This is it.
Everyone else has complained about the gameplay of the answer, you're right. The gameplay of the answer sucks, and we should say it, I think.
But it's part of the game.
No, it's not. Not really. Just because it's in the game doesn't mean it's part of it. It absolutely butchers the shit out of the lore. And most people have not played it, so it's not referenced at all in, like, any sequels, except for very briefly.
I mean, we did that fucking shit in Danganronpa with, like, Hero's Story or whatever. That was
I didn't want to
garbage.
do that. That was for you.
I did it for you! Didn't do it for her, I did it for you. Oh, I could've gone for Loki instead of just Ant-Man. Cause like, who the fuck gives a shit about that character from Ant-Man? Then again, Loki doesn't say, I did it for you, he just says I didn't do it for him. Because he doesn't give a fuck about what Odin thinks. I mean, also, because he was lying, I'm pretty sure, because he's not dead. Or fuck what Odin thinks. To a certain extent. I mean, validation is still nice, I suppose.
I did it. I beated the shadows.
I'm gonna do it again. Egg.
Egg. Can I offer you a nice egg in these trying times?
What? What?
What?
What happened?
I wasn't dealing with that shit. Hey, these are Star Arcana.
It's me. Arcana. By the way, that same person said they love Dr. Stein, so that's nice.
Good. Good taste.
If you could buy and or make that giant screw, you totally would, wouldn't you?
Oh, absolutely. I will one day for cosplay purposes.
Let's go, everybody!
Wonder if there's a way to make that screw where you can twist it.
God, I hope so.
Here goes.
I would wear that shit around just to twist it for stimming.
You're implying that he doesn't do that.
Oh, he does.
I decided to open up Twitter. You want to know one of the first things I saw?
What was one of the first things you saw?
Lil Nas X just tweeted out the only 2 words.
Mm-hmm.
Horny again.
Good for you, Lil Nas X. Good for you.
I actually really love that new song he made.
Montero?
I love that his career is doing so well.
I still haven't listened to it, to be honest.
It's good. It's got a nice harmony to it, really.
God
Like, I
damn
would
it.
have... I like quote-unquote one-hit wonders, so I wouldn't have minded if he just only made Old Town Road, but I am so glad that, like, pretty much all of his follow-up songs have also done well, like Panini and Montero, and I think there was another one he released as well. I forget what that one was, but I believe it did well, even if it wasn't as big as Panini or Montero.
The whole reason I never really thought to listen to Old Town Road was because, I am not the biggest fan of either rap or country music. However,
Yeah, I
I
didn't
will
listen
give
to
it
it.
a try eventually.
I didn't listen to it for the longest time because it came around through TikTok, and I was like, whatever, it's TikTok. But, I mean, it's a good song. And surprisingly, Billy Ray works kind of well on it. Like, the version without Billy Ray on it is good as is. But, like, Billy Ray complements it more than distracts from it.
For fuck's sake.
Holiday, that was the other Lil Nas X song.
Stop
The one he
possessing
made around
my,
Christmas.
I swear to God.
You do an evil smirk. Oh, we had enough of that. Stop it. Got that like 2 streams ago. Don't do that anymore.
She was doing that shit 1 stream ago.
Technically 2 streams as well. But yeah, I love how Lil Nas X, like, most LGBT artists aren't, like, afraid to be openly LGBT, but a lot of them don't put it in their songs. The only other one I can think of is Lady Gaga putting in that line near the end of Born This Way. And even then, it's not explicitly saying, oh yeah, I'm any of these. It's that these people are valid, which was good, but, you know, it's not the same
That was really
as, like,
good back in 2012.
it's not the same as Lil Nas X explicitly saying, basically in the lyrics, I like to have gay sex a lot.
I like to have gay sex a lot. What are you gonna do? You gonna stop me? That's what I thought, bitch.
Basically. Hold on, there's a specific lyric from Montero about that I want to tell you. Both because, like, it's really, again, it's really blatant about the I like to have gay sex thing, and also because I think the line itself is going to be really funny to you once you hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, holy shit, this is just that place from Pokemon.
It is. It's giving me big flashbacks to Pokemon Ranger.
Oh, I was talking about, like, classic Pokemon. Like, I think in one of the old Game Boy ones.
Mm-hmm.
If not, red and green, red and blue. I guess technically red and green as well, but if not that, then gold and silver had it.
Yeah. I think there was a gym like this.
Wow, like a lot of the song is just I like to have gay sex, which I completely love. But where's the line that I'm looking for specifically? Shoot a child in your mouth while I'm riding. Jesus Christ. As in, like, you know, semen. That.
Dear God.
In case it wasn't abundantly clear.
I mean, it's a song pretty much exclusively about how much he loves to have gay sex. I'd be a little worried if there wasn't a line about semen somewhere. Plot.
Like how they just disappear. Oh, that fucking gun That feels like that was like a mod. It feels like a game mod where instead of like dialogue playing, you just hear a gun sound effect. Speaking of game mods and guns, did I show you that Twitter post of New Vegas mod that H Bomber guy posted?
No.
It's
Tell me about it.
Instead of the opening of New Vegas, it's just Doug Walker just going. Doug Walker is Nostalgia Critic in one of his videos, just going. No, come here, come closer. I want to tell you something. No, you get just a little bit closer. Fuck you! And he pulls out a gun and shoots you.
Oh, good.
And then it just cuts immediately to the title.
Really, really important and good.
Oh my god.
I want to play Fallout New Vegas. I should do that later.
Aren't you glad that I made Chandler and Monica in Utopia? That's
I am
tangentially
very
related.
glad that you made
Matthew
Chandler
Perry
and
is in
Monica
both.
Utopia. Did you only think about that because Matthew Perry voices the antagonist in New Vegas?
Yeah, absolutely. That was the main reason I connected those two. Not when I made the memes, but right now, when I was bringing it up. What a pointless fucking fight.
I mean, whatever. Hey there, what are you holding your onto your shoulder like that for? I mean, you've been doing that ever since the Caracol. Why don't we have Mr. Tommy take a look at it? Just kidding. Sorry, I'll stop trying to be funny.
Me. Let's go, Tatsuya. There's still something I have to do. Yuki, I'm sorry. I wish there was anything I could do for you. I could give you this rabbit. I'm so powerless, Dad.
Maya, I'm gonna need you to stop projecting your daddy issues onto everybody.
Dad? God. I think that was Game Grumps. They did that bit during Guts and Glory.
Yukino's new persona has a unique move? Hell yeah. Sweet.
Yukino-san is so strong. If you ever died, I think I'd lose my mind.
Thanks, Lisa. Good to know.
Sounds like a song lyric. Hey, you should join an idol group.
Deal high fire damage to all enemies, may shock. That sounds great. That sounds sick as hell.
Wait, did they seriously still call it a memory stick on the PSP?
I guess so.
Where the fuck are you sticking that?
Up your ass, I assume.
Ah, yes, save data up the ass. It's like butt chugging, but with... Oh no, I'm not even finishing that. I'm sorry, I listened to too much, Castle Super Beast.
Save data up the ass is what we call an anal cream pie in the business.
Oh my god!
Can I help you?
I remember I told this really, like, explicit story, thinking like, oh god, this is gonna get the person I'm on. I'm gonna get this person in trouble by telling this story. So I told it as vaguely as possible, and then like on Twitter the next day, I saw one of the big Twitch streamers I follow just tweet out a fucking clip of them on stream talking about HAL 9000 porn.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't remember who they were fucking. It was HAL 9000 or something else.
Did you not like that one, Freeze? Did you not like that one?
That same friend didn't believe that oatmeal cream pies were a thing. They didn't think that was a real thing. Like, they were like, what the fuck is that? I was like, it's a Little Debbie snack. Have you not ever had a Little Debbie snack?
Hi,
and
Matt.
it's like, they listed several Little Debbie snacks, and I was like, you've had Little Debbie snacks, but you don't know what the fucking oatmeal cream pie is? They thought it was from the South.
I'm sorry, I'll keep that in mind. Oh my god.
Let's go, everybody!
By the way, while I'm looking for this clip for context, you know how I was supposed to stay in the call deafened after we were hanging out?
Yeah.
I was talking to Maniacal and Limit about stuff, and I was trying to copy my message, and instead I don't even know what button combination I hit, but whatever it was started a call with them,
Oh
and
yeah,
I was very confused.
I noticed you hung up.
I was
Like,
very
I heard-
confused, and they were both like, you okay there? It's just like, I was just trying to copy my stuff, I'm sorry.
I heard like the hang up noise and I was like, oh. I wonder what that was. What? Okay, it's still left. Oh yeah, I probably can't do any fusion spells while those two are down. This one's taking a while to die. I don't think hitting a critical hit on someone who is asleep is very fair. There we go.
It was Marge Simpson, by the way, apparently.
What?
I don't know how that works. They don't elaborate in the clip at all, and honestly, even if they did, I don't know if I could say it.
Wait, are you saying that in this clip you're talking about, someone is talking about Hell 9000 fucking Marge?
Apparently, they Googled it. They didn't show it, but they Googled it live on stream.
I both want to know all the details and want to immediately cleanse that from my brain.
Well, they don't give any details. They just said it happens. Apparently, if you want to find it yourself, I guess just Google it. Google
I'm gonna look that up after this. I'm gonna take you up on that and look that up after this.
Oh god.
No, too.
I've never seen that movie, by the way.
The fucking movie Hell 9000 is from me either.
Yeah. I think it's 2001. I think.
2001: A Space Odyssey, I think.
Yeah.
I should watch
He shows up in Lego Dimensions, actually.
Why?
He talks to GLaDOS.
Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense for a crossover, but at the same time, why the fuck is Hell 9000 in a Lego game?
The worst part is, I think Hal is the only character in that entire game, start to finish, including DLC, that shows up in any of the campaigns, but doesn't have their franchise represented as like something you can play through. You can't play through a 2001 Space Odyssey level. He just fucking shows up and leaves.
I sure hope
That's
you can't
it.
I sure hope you can't play through a 2001: A Space Odyssey level, because that movie is not appropriate for children.
I mean, fucking... Oh, there's something in LEGO Dimensions that probably isn't appropriate for children. I almost thought Alien was in it, but no, that's not
Ghostbusters?
right.
I watched Ghostbusters as a kid.
I mean, yeah, Ghostbusters and Back to the Future kind of have explicit language, but neither of them, I would say, are, like, that severe. At least as much as 2001 is.
I turned. I didn't even take a step, I just turned.
Although they also had 2016 Ghostbusters. I don't know if that was as family-friendly. I'd assume it is.
It was fine. I watched it with my brothers. Nothing terrible.
Mission Impossible, I guess. Yeah, that's about it, I think. Oh, well, Beetlejuice, maybe? Wait, there's a what? Hold on. No, I need to have a photo of this.
I also have watched Beetlejuice with my brothers, but to be fair, they're like older children now.
Oh my god, you're gonna fucking love this.
Oh boy,
So-
what is it?
So, Beetlejuice was added in another wave of LEGO Dimensions. So you could play as Beetlejuice in like a Beetlejuice level. But some of these characters come with vehicles. Guess what Beetlejuice's vehicle is?
What?
It's just a fucking... You know, the snake? The big snake?
Yeah?
That's his vehicle. You just ride the big snake.
Honestly, it's the screen time that the sandworm deserves. Oh, Yukino. You're so good now.
Wait, did they actually get the cast to come back for this game? I can't tell if they got the cast to come back for this game or if it's another one of those movie properties where they were just like, yeah, just use stock audio from the movie. Because
Like-
they kind of did both with the game. It's like sometimes they would get these big celebrities. They got Chris Pratt to come back for both his Jurassic World and Lego Movie characters. But then like the Ghostbusters are all just stock lines from the movies. And sometimes they do both, like with the Doctor. All of Capaldi's Doctor's lines are new by Capaldi himself, but any of the other Doctors are all just voice acted, or not voice acted, are clips from their original airings. Which makes sense for a lot of them, considering they're either deceased or not playing the Doctor anymore. Honestly, I think, if I remember right, at the time it came out, the only ones you could probably feasibly get are, like, I think...
Probably Matt Smith and David Tennant, right?
Yeah, and then maybe 6 or 7? If I'm remembering the numbers right, I'm probably not. I might be thinking of 5 and 6 instead, because the numbers are weird. Also, probably the War Doctor, I think he was still around.
I always forget
I'm
the
pretty
War
sure
Doctor existed.
I'm pretty sure you could play as him in Doctor Who, in the LEGO Dimensions. You can ride a Dalek in that game.
I'm not sure whether to be thrilled with that as like a concept or annoyed because I'm still a bit of a lore nerd.
You can also ride K9. I think the Doctor comes with K9 and the Cyberman comes with a Dalek. Those games are really fun though. I would be down to just buying a bunch of the figures and playing that with you. They have a Sonic one. Did you know about that? I assume you would have seen that when it released.
I have not.
But...
I don't know shit about LEGO Dimensions.
Oh yeah, they have an entire Sonic level.
Good.
And it's very much just like, let's enjoy all of the Sonic.
Good.
Other properties I think of note to you would be they have, or ones that would be that are interesting that they have in there. I suppose some of these I know you probably don't care about, but you would be like, really? They have the A-Team, Adventure Time, Back to the Future, Beetlejuice, DC Comics, no Marvel because of course, Doctor Who, E.T., both versions of Ghostbusters. Goonies, Gremlins.
My god,
Jura-
that game just sounds like a clusterfuck, but a delightful clusterfuck.
Jurassic World. Specifically World, not, Park. Knight Rider, for some fucking reason. Lego Movie and Lego Batman are separate. And Lego Batman is separate from both Lego Movie and DC. I don't know how that works.
LEGO Batman is basically its own universe at this point.
Oh, yeah, I know it's not directly connected. So, like, they don't have to explain it. I guess that technically means you have 3 Batmans. You have the one from the Lego Movie, the one from the Lego Batman movie, and the one from just DC. They are characterized different. Because, like, even before Lego Batman movie got added in, you could still meet Batman in the Lego Movie world with the Batman figure from the DC world. And you could... The main way you could tell difference, other than their personalities, because the DC Lego is, you know, more traditional Batman instead of just, I'm ego, I have an ego, and look at me, I'm cool like Batman memes. They're also animated differently, because all the Lego Movie characters are move statically like they do in the films, compared to any of the other franchises which can move their limbs freely like a normal Traveler's Tales game. Yeah, they got Portal in there, I mentioned that before. Lord of the Rings, Midway Arcade. So if you care about like Gauntlet at all, or Defender, Mission Impossible, Scooby-Doo, The Simpsons. This was before the Fox buyout. Sonic the Hedgehog, The Wizard of Oz, and Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can't all be winners. They also have Powerpuff Girls, but I think that's the reboot.
Nobody liked the reboot.
Yeah. But Lego Dimensions was mostly WB properties, so they had to shove in what was popular on Cartoon Network at the time, or what not was but what was like their big shows they were trying to push at the time. Actually, when was the year 2 of Lego Dimensions?
Part of me thinks Lego Dimensions sounds like an absolutely delightful clusterfuck, but part of me has been burned by many crossovers in the past and therefore isn't sure how to feel about it. I'm not sure how optimistic I can be.
Would it help if I vouched for it?
Yes.
I can't vouch for the year 2 content, which is some of those properties, but anything that was in the base game, I can say the narrative is pretty good. I think the only exception would be the Lego exclusive properties, because I skipped over them, but they have Chima and Ninjago in there. And if you don't know or care anything about those franchises, those worlds are gonna be kind of boring.
I used to like Ninjago back in the day.
The Ninjago world has Saruman at the very least. Saruman, however you pronounce his fucking name. From Lord of the Rings. I don't know what the Chima world has.
Yeah, I actually used to kind of like Ninjago. Back in
that was a neat thing about the Lego Dimensions games, is that, like, it's singular, is that in the main campaign, they wouldn't match up the villains with the worlds they were in. So it was kind of neat seeing what villain would show up for each world. Like, the Joker attacks fucking Springfield.
Oh my god.
There are some exceptions, though. Like, in the Doctor Who level, it's just Cybermen. Actually, it's basically all of the Doctor Who villains. The Weeping Angels show up at one point.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh wait, I don't have to flee from this one. Never mind.
Oh my god. I'm looking more at the Wikipedia page for Lego Dimensions. They actually got Elijah Wood for Frodo.
Holy shit.
And Nick Offerman for Metalbeard as well.
Good.
Which I did not know that was him. I did not know. He does a very good job in that movie. Gary Oldman is in that game.
Freezas, doesn't Frodo only say one line in that game?
I think? Pretty sure he just screams Gandalf a lot. Gandalf! So that might be archived footage, now that I think about it. I mean, I could totally see Elijah Wood doing something like... The guy was in fucking Spy Kids 3D. I don't think he's too good for Lego Dimensions, you know? Do you wear wigs? Will you wear wigs? God, that fucking interview. I know, oh fuck, what's his name? Stephen Merchant. Oh shit. Stephen Merchant, shows back up for Wheatley.
Good. You know what? I'm gonna step on one of these hazards. What does it do? Oh. Huh.
Oh my god. You wanna know who they got for Dorothy? Since they couldn't get the original actress because, of course, that movie is so old.
Who'd they get?
Laura Bailey.
Oh my god, why is she everywhere? Why does she follow me around?
They got Christopher Lloyd and Michael J. Fox for the Back to the Future characters. That's neat.
Good.
And actually, so each franchise has a different world you can explore outside of the campaign. So, like, they have a world in the campaign, but they also have a separate world you can just explore just for fun. The Back to the Future world, oh, I forget the name of the town, but when you explore it, it plays Huey Lewis songs in the background.
Oh, good.
And you can time travel between the different periods in time, so you could see it at like you could see it like in the Western days, in the 80s, and in the 2010s.
Ooh.
Oh, all the Simpsons characters' voices are archival. Which is weird, because you'd think that Simpsons would be the easiest one. Well, not the easiest one, but one of the easier ones to get voice actors on board for. But yeah, Nolan North also does do a lot of voices for Dimensions. The DC characters casting is weird because some of them are roles from other things, like the DC Robin is still played by Scott Melville or Menville or however you pronounce it, the one from the Teen Titans cartoon, even though he's a separate Robin from the Teen Titans Go one that would be added later.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, Roger Craig Smith is the Riddler for some reason. So if you want Sonic as the Riddler, I guess.
This might as well happen. LEGO Dimensions is already so goddamn weird.
Sauron is played by Steve Bloom. Actually, since I know you don't care about spoilers, although, I guess, spoiler warning for LEGO Dimensions for those in chat who do. 5, 4, 3, 2... It's minor spoilers, but still. It's not like a plot point, but it is something that's like... You would be surprised by it if you saw it on a blind playthrough. Anyway, 3, 2... 1. So they add another Portal end credit song, like the original, like the actual Portal games have.
Mm-hmm.
And GLaDOS sings about Batman.
Good.
You also have to steal her cake.
Good. From what I know about GLaDOS, she deserves to have it stolen.
I mean, she's been through a lot. She's turned into a potato at one point. She could have a little neurotoxin as a treat.
I hate the stupid insta-kill move this fucking guy has so much.
My god, the picture for Nick Offerman on behind the voice actors is fucking terrifying. You ever see that man without a beard? I never want to ever again.
I haven't seen him without a beard, and I don't want to see him without a beard. Oh wait, no, I have.
He looks
was-
so strange.
He was shaved briefly for, Parks and Rec at some point. It was distressing. Both to the
I think
characters and to me.
he also was clean shaven when he showed up on Monk. Which was a thing that happened.
Can't navigate this fucking place for shit.
Oh, that's right! Zod attacks the Ghostbusters. Forgot Unikitty was Allison Brie. Wait, wait, who was Benny in Lego Movie?
Who was it
What?
again?
It's Charlie fucking Day from It's Always Sunny.
Oh my god.
I never knew that. He was also in Monsters University as the purple monster. It's just legs. What? Fucking I did not know that. They didn't get Will Ferrell though.
Unfortunately.
They got Will Arnett though.
I guess one will is better than none. I might as well fucking heal while I'm out. Why the fuck not?
They got all the fucking Doctor Who actors, it looks like. Although most of that is just all played by Nicholas Briggs, because he's like half the fucking monsters. The Daleks, the Cybermen. And all variants of. It doesn't say if it's archival recording or not, at least not yet.
Wikipedia usually says when something is archived.
I didn't on that page, as far as I was aware. Oh, they got Jess Harnell for the Cowardly Lion. That's a nice casting. Frank Welker plays Slimer, probably because of the cartoon.
Oh, I forgot to talk to that guy about the Kuchisake Onna.
Scooby-Doo crew comes back. That's neat.
Forget it.
The name Josh Keaton. Alright, that guy was Spider-Man. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of roles in Lego Dimension that are just blank on pages. You wanna know who else Laura Bailey played in this game?
Who else did Laura Bailey play?
fucking Oma Chow.
Oh. Laura Bailey, why?
The rest of the Sonic cast is still the same. God, you can really tell that the Powerpuff Girls part of this is the reboot. They had the fucking panda that everybody was angry about.
That show was so poorly received, I have no idea why they stuck it in things.
They apparently got the whole, it looks like they have the whole Ghostbusters 2016 cast. Even Paul Feig makes an appearance for some reason.
Good.
Howie Mandel is in this fucking game?
What does Howie Mandel do?
He's Gizmo. I think he was Gizmo in the original film as well, so that would make sense. Beetlejuice is not played by Michael Keaton, though.
Oh.
Most of the Beetlejuice characters are not labeled. Kit's the same actor, though, from Ghost Rider. What else? I don't even know what franchise. Oh, this is Goonies. Yeah, I don't know anything about Goonies. Simon Pegg's in there. That's neat. I don't know who this character is, but Max Middleman is in the cast.
Hello, Ryuji.
Playing Jack Harmon. I think that's another Goonies character.
Sounds familiar.
Oh, did I say Ghost Rider? I meant Knight Rider. God, imagine if that was the only Marvel character they could get was Ghost Rider, and it had to be Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider.
God, I wish.
Right, that's the whole behind the voice actors page as far as interesting. Anybody else was either a voice actor or a role we didn't really know.
I think that was a good way to
Or
spend
at least
our
I didn't
time.
really know. I like going down rabbit holes like that. Hey, you know what? You know what? You know what month it is?
It's May.
It's gonna be May. I mean, it is May, but it joke. Backstreet Boys.
Alright, do. How the fuck do I use this elevator?
Well, you get on it, and it goes up or down, depending. What did Lisa say?
She just said, "What is this, an elevator? I wonder if it works." And she won't let me try. She won't try. She won't let me try.
Oh, we got attacked. If only we went on that elevator.
Yeah, a fucking. Probably will need a key, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna spend a shit ton of time looking for one. I don't know what the fuck I just activated, but whatever it was, it did the job. Is that on here? It is. I want to do that again. I'm sorry for just fast forwarding through the combat at this point. It has gotten extremely repetitive.
No, it's fair.
I'll go through, like, actual bosses and important fights at the correct pace. I just really like the fast forward button for the little ones. Sword and light, okay. I don't like this dungeon very much. I just want to throw that out there. I know I say that for like every single dungeon, but I especially don't like this one.
I don't like the lot of you, but you in particular, you're a piece of shit.
Oh my fucking god. Please leave me alone. Yeah, sure, whatever. That didn't even do it.
What the hell is Zan? We're this far into the game and I don't know what half of these fucking spells still do.
Low almighty damage to one enemy. I am getting hit by vaccine side effects.
So what exactly are you expecting out of the Shin Megami Tensei game?
I don't fucking know.
Also, I hope you're doing okay.
Yeah, I'm
with
fine.
your vaccine
I'm just
side
tired.
effects.
That's like the main one that's been bothering me, is just fatigue.
I'm gonna fucking hate whenever I get mine. Because, like, I love... Well, I don't love to work, but I work very frequently on projects, so getting fatigued would be like, oh, but I'm being unproductive, even though there's a justifiable reason for it.
Everyone gets hit by different side effects and gets hit by them differently, so you might not get hit by any at all.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by side effects.
My mom did not get affected by side effects, like, at all. I've just been getting, like, little spells of fatigues and headaches.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by, truck.
Second shot is the day before you have an assignment due. Good luck with that one. Oh god.
He got his first one on 420.
I'm so happy for you.
I still haven't had mine, and I have an appointment with the gender clinic at, like, the 18th. Pretty sure that's what that place is called. If not, that's what I'm calling it. Fuck it, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, gender clinic. This is where you get your gender.
I need to get my second one in 3 weeks.
Also, I thought because I had cancer that I would have immune system problems. My dad was just like, it's 10 years ago. It's not an issue anymore. Just like, oh, okay. And that wasn't him just like talking out of his ass. He straight up pointed out that like the doctors had mentioned that. And I just forgot about it.
I'm glad that didn't end up being an issue.
I mean, it was at the time, but it's been 10 years. So
Yeah.
it got better. If this was happening like right after, like if say like if I had it happen in like 2019, right before the pandemic, then I would have been at risk potentially. Obviously during the pandemic as well, but like it lasts for about I want to say a year or two, I think. But after 10 years, yeah, no, that's definitely gone away.
I'm in hell.
Playing Persona 2. What's the difference?
God. Do all of those teleporters just send me back to that area?
There's only one way to find out.
And I'm not gonna do it.
This is gonna be cursed of me to say, but whenever I think of that phrase, there's only one way to find out. My brain just immediately goes to like the thing that happened before PBS show. It's just like there's like one way to find out. Tune in to Cyber Chase.
God.
I really liked that show.
I know, Star.
They solved math and made it fun.
I know,
Gilbert
Star.
Gottfried was there.
I always forget about that.
Christopher Lloyd too. Al Roker. I feel like I had some other special guests, but I don't remember who. I mean, Gilbert and Christopher were reoccurring roles, though. Well, it's a good thing that I have a tab open for voice actors.
God, alright, it's been 2 hours. I'm done. I'm good.
How about
good on
Cyber
Persona 2 for
Chase?
the night. We can bookmark it, we'll talk about it next week, or you can pop into one of my other streams this coming week and talk about it.
Well, the only other one of note I can see on this list is Tony Hawk was on the show.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He was the dad of that skater kid.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Here's the link to the Discord server. I'm streaming again. I'm gonna be on Star Streams this weekend doing Persona 4. There's a link to her channel. And on Monday I'll be doing Alice Madness Returns on this channel, and on Wednesday I think it might be Thursday, I don't fucking know, the schedule's in the server, but I'll do like some random shit. Thanks for coming, I hope you have a good night, stay safe, farewell.